No, it just seemed to flinch. Do monsters feel fear? No time to think about that. Jinwoo's dagger was a blur. The boss monster fell lifelessly to the ground. He knew from experience that magic-using monsters were weak, and relied on controlling others to fight for them. When he first saw Midas, Jinwoo had pictured this outcome. He sent his daggers back to his inventory. Soon, a message popped up. You have defeated Midas, Guide of Souls. You have gained 2,000 experience points. You found demon souls in Midas's pendant. You acquired 20 demon souls. You leveled up again. Jinwoo pumped his fists. 220 souls all at once. He hadn't expected that. Demon souls collected 997,110,000. He smiled to himself. Almost there. He only needed a few more. He could finish this by defeating just a few demons. Jinwoo wanted to get this quest done, so he grabbed the drops and stepped into the teleportation circle. Where would you like to teleport? Floor 76. On the east coast of the United States, Dongsu's body moved like he was having a bad dream before he sat up suddenly. The first thing he saw was the white ceiling above him. He looked around and saw he was in a strange room. Is this a hospital? It felt too real to be a dream. He wiped the sweat from his face and noticed he was wearing a hospital gown with an IV in his arm. Dongsu was angry. If you need to say something, just say it and leave, he said coldly. The assistant director of the Hunter Command Center stood there in the room with him. The man with gray hair walked up to Dongsu. I've been waiting for you, he said. There's something I need to ask you directly. Dongsu wondered what this was about. He looked up at the man. The assistant director stared straight into his eyes. Is that man, Alphonse Sung, is he really a monster? Are you saying I hurt someone? I do believe you, I just want to make sure what I saw was real. He gave his phone to Dongsu. There was a video playing on the screen. Is that? Someone asked. It's footage from a surveillance camera nearby. In the video, an Asian man was helping workers escape from the collapsing command center building. There was no need to ask who that man was. Dongsu would never forget him. The man was the last person he saw before everything went black. His name was Ilwan Sung. The assistant director looked serious and worried. I've never heard of a magic beast helping humans. Are you still sure about this man? He's definitely a magic beast. All right, said the assistant director, taking his phone back. When you leave here, go to the command center. You have some papers to fill out. He started walking away but stopped when Dongsu asked a question. What happened to that man? He disappeared right after fighting you. We tried running after him, but I'm not sure if we can catch someone strong enough to beat you. Before leaving, the assistant director asked in a serious voice, you think you know where he went? Dongsu didn't say anything, which made it clear he wouldn't talk. The assistant director left, and as soon as he was gone, Dongsu pulled out his IV. Darn it. He was upset about losing the fight. Ilwan quickly pinned Dongsu to the ground, putting his foot on Dongsu's neck before he even realized what was happening. Dongsu lay there looking scared and defeated. As he struggled to catch his breath, Ilwan gave him a warning, don't ever come back to Korea. I tell you this, not for my child's sake, but for yours. You will never be able to rest, not even after death. Dongsu did not remember what happened next. When he awoke, he found himself at the hospital. What does this mean? How can you not rest after death? Was he threatening Dongsu with a slow and painful death? How dare he threaten me? Dongsu's fist shook. Not only had he lost to a magic beast, but he'd been humiliated by it. I know where that person went. Dongsu vowed to catch him. But how? Magic beast or not? He couldn't deny that the man was really strong. He would need better equipment to catch him, but luckily he knew how to get what he needed. Dongsu belonged to a group called the Scavengers, which was one of the best teams in the world. People even joked that their gear was so valuable, it could fund a small country for a year. He would be fine as long as he had one of those tools. Dongsu's gaze was furious. South Korea. Jinwoo had reached his destination. He felt a surge of excitement as he defeated a powerful demon. For defeating this tough enemy, he earned 200 experience points. Along with that, he received 1 demon soul, and 3 more demon spirits. This was the end of his challenge. Jinwoo was thrilled, because he managed to gather 4 souls from the last monster. This allowed him to not only meet, but exceed the goal set by his quest. Demon spirits collected 10,001. 10,000 notification sound rang out. Quest complete, you collected 10,001 demon spirits out of the required 10,000. Your rewards are ready. Would you like to view them? Yes, no. Jinwoo agreed without hesitation. Another notification sound played. Here are your rewards. Reward. Your choice of any one item. Reward 2. Skill points 20. Reward 3. Mystery reward. Would you like to accept all? The other rewards grabbed his attention, but Jinwoo was most interested in the first one for now. He had mostly done the quest to get that one reward. Accept reward 1. Ping. You can choose one item out of all available options. Which item would you like? Any item he wanted. He had always wanted one particular reward since he first saw the quest. He wondered if choosing something else would have changed things. Since that day he had been curious about this prize. He was not sure if it counted as an item, but he figured he had nothing to lose by asking. The system asked again, almost like it was in a hurry. After thinking about it for a while, Jinwoo finally gave his answer. A cursed mystery box, he said.